My name is John C. Breckinridge, and I'm hoping to be your next president of the United States. As a Southern Democrat, I believe that our nation has prospered on slavery work on southern plantations. As a child, I have always heard stories from my grandmother about my amazing grandfather, who helped President Jefferson to secure the Louisiana Purchase in 1803 and introduced the Kentucky Resolution that denounced the Alien and Sedition Acts. Even my father had a political career, ended due to his sudden death. Both my father and grandfather had hopes and dreams in this government of ours. Both could have gone on to become president, but neither accomplished it. So I've come to you today, America, to be the 16th president of the United States, to achieve both my father and my grandfather's dreams. Politics in the family.
Good morning, Illinois. Here, Kiani Leslie. Today we have an exclusive USCN showing of Mr. John C. Breckinridge, also known as Southern Democrat in the 1860 election, is here to talk about his campaign to be the 16th president of the United States. Mr. Breckinridge's opponents, including John Bell, Stephen Douglas, and Abraham Lincoln. Members of the U.S. Democratic Party who resided in the American South and American North were known as the Northern and Southern Democratic Parties. These two parties didn't really last long. They only existed during the election of 1860s period.
Mr. Breckinridge,
can you take a selfie with me?
Calm down, one at a time. Okay, I'll sign this piece of paper for you. Okay,
Gosh,
you
thank you so
Mr.
much.
You're the best. Like, I'm voting for you.
Okay,
And we are back with our exclusive showing of USCN featuring Mr. John Breckinridge. But here first is a little more background on Mr. Breckinridge. Mr. Breckinridge was a politician who served as the 14th Vice President of the United States and as a Confederate general during the Civil War. He was Kentucky-born as well. He joined the Confederacy at the start of the Civil War and served as brigade commander at the Battle of Shiloh. Breckinridge fought at the battles of Stones River and Chickamauga before taking commander of Confederate forces in the Shenandoah Valley of 1864. The disagreements about this whole Civil War were mainly about slavery and its expansion into the territories.
So, how did your political career start, Mr. Breckinridge?
Studied law at Princeton, then Transylvania University, before I got my break in politics. I won a seat in the Kentucky House of Representatives, then elected into the prestigious U.S. House of Representatives in 1851.
We also have footage of a soldier that fought under his command during the Civil War. So, here we are.
John Breckinridge was a great major in the Mexican-American Civil War. I even worked under his command. He's a kind fellow and selfless man who on occasion gave his horse to the sick and wounded in our troops. He performed multiple acts of kindness that awed us soldiers. He is truly an excellent leader. I'm honored to have served with him. Breckinridge for president.
Mr. Breckinridge, what are your beliefs as a Southern Democrat?
I believe in the expansion of slavery. I think it's something crucial to the American economy. I believe Congress should protect those who own slaves in the territories. As a former slaveholder myself, I know that slaves are needed in the territories they are in. But you know what? Aside from everything else, like my cousin-in-law, fellow candidate Abraham Lincoln, I believe that we should keep the Union intact despite the rumors of Southern secession.
We just got an urgent message that Mr. Breckinridge had to leave early due to his campaigning. He's a busy man, so it was understandable, but he did agree to complete the rest of his interview over the phone. So,
Mr. Breckinridge, what sets you apart from the other candidates?
Well, Brianna, as you know, Mr. Breckinridge could not be here due to campaigning. So He emailed us the answer to your question, and I'm going to read it. Unlike my candidates, I have not only served in our nation's military and Congress, but I've previously been vice president to the 14th president, James Buchanan, the youngest ever. He was 35 when he served. So I have my own personal experience in office, and I can offer expert decisions under pressure if placed in office. So remember to vote for me, John C. Breckinridge, the man who appeared out of the ocean blue and rose to vice president. Let's take it one step further because I came in like a wrecking ball. I don't know about you guys, but Mr. Breckinridge definitely has my vote.